Welcome to the Archaeological Collections area of the Peterson Center in Mackinac City. I'm Lynn Evans, Curator of Archaeology for Mackinac State Historic Parks, and it's time to take another deep dive into our collection. One of the major projects that we're currently planning is the reconstruction of another unit on the end of the Southwest Rowhouse. Although construction won't begin for several years, we're currently in the planning stages, and one of the things that involves is going back and looking at the records from when this area was excavated in the early 1960s. We don't know a lot about the house from the documentary record. On the 1749 map, it's labeled as Chenier, which is a family name that doesn't show up elsewhere in the records. On the 1765 McGraw map, it shows up as British officers. These would have been officers of the 60th. But other than that, we know that the row house was built in about the 1730s, and this one was remodeled several times with buildings added and subtracted. It was demolished in 1781. The object we're going to look at today is just this small, plain copper disc. It doesn't look like much, but it's actually a coin. We don't find a lot of coins at Michilimackinac. In over 60 years of excavation, we found about 38. I say about because sometimes it's hard to identify them when they've been so worn. Now, despite the fact that there was so much economic activity at the Straits, much of it was done on credit and recorded in detailed account books, which were settled up elsewhere at the end of the year. There was also some paper money in the colony. So if you had coins, and particularly high value coins, it was something that you took great care of. And if you lost, you looked for. Consequently, the coins we find tend to be very low value coins. This, for example, we can tell from its size and weight, is a British halfpenny. And this is the most common coin that we find at Michilimackinac. Now, this coin was found in the demolition layer over a privy in the corner of the yard. Privies are particularly interesting because we don't find a lot of them, and they are always, so far anyway, associated with British officers. So this does fit in very well with the little that we do know about this house. Now, if you're interested in learning more about archaeology at Michilimackinac, please consult the archaeology pages on www.mackinacparks.com. While you're on our website, you can also find all the information you need to plan a visit to any of our sites and information on how you can support our varied programs through the Mackinac Associates.